And good morning, people. Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. And apparently it's gone nighttime, which is actually good for me. Anyways, we're in Angrillar, the Werewolf Armor. At the end of the last part, you did see that I completed the fourth version within the time limit. Yay me! And it did give me a couple of things. It gave me a couple of recipes and everything. The recipes was for a set of the main ones were a set of costumes for Jade, Zenlon Herring and the Zenlon gown. Zenlon equipment is overall better defense and better charm, and gives evasion chance. But the Minerva set gives critical chance. So I'm not actually sure which one is better. So yeah, at the moment, if my controller doesn't go down too many places, thank you. At the moment I'm going to stick to the Minerva's raiment, but I lose 3% critical chance for 8 evasion there. That's actually fairly good. Yeah, well, I'll have to see. But overall, this is what the Zenlon looks like. Personally, not too bad. I prefer the Minerva though, and the Warrior Princess. But yeah, Zenlon doesn't look too bad. As for continuing on to the final trial, I was going to do that. Emphasis on the word was, because I did start up a recording and went into the spiel and everything. That's why this one's turning out worse, because I've already done this once. And I went into the fight. What I wasn't ready for was this lady here, the Grand Master Pang. She takes a personal interest in the final trial. To be honest, I shouldn't have been as surprised as I was, because it is her trial of us. Yes, it's been set up by the High Lama, but it is our trial by the Grand Master Pang. What she does, the trials are as normal. I select my 4 teams. I'm up against a group selected by Grandmaster Pang. There is one enemy that has higher hit points than everything else. If you don't kill that enemy but kill everything else, and I'm not even sure if it's everything else or just a few of them, Grandmaster Pang calls in reinforcements. Remember, you're on a timer. If you aren't ready for it exactly how you need it to be, the fight will last a long time. So I need to figure out how I'm doing it. and I'm actually thinking I'm missing a couple of skills. Like, I actually do want Gigagash. I'm another 25 points away from that. I might have to switch over points from going towards Omni Hill. Might have to switch some of these out. Veronica and Serena can deal with one of them, because if I get them pepped up, they can just blow up the entire field. All the other ones, I'm not sure how I'm dealing with them. So, yeah, that's my current issue. So we're going to skip out on that for the moment. And I'm going to head back to where is it? Mine's completely gone. Warrior Rest Inn. I'm going to be re-entering the trial areas. I'm going to go and fight all the monsters there, make sure I've got everything. And also I need to keep an eye out for Erdwin's armlet for the quest. The reason I'm going in this way is because I want to go to the Sniffelheim place first. And I do need to go in at night because, well, that's the only way you're going to get the enemies there. The time doesn't change when you're actually inside. You just have to do it before you go in. So that's why I said, great that I've got nighttime right then. So, time for me to go searching out enemies. And where I will meet you will be at the end of the... I'll be going through the Disciples Trial again, and I'll meet you at the end of that, because that will be the place where I fight the fourth boss for our fourth wish. So, I will see you shortly. Okay, honestly, I thought that was going to be a mimic. But, and I actually fell down here by accident. So, yeah, Erdwin's Bracelet. Lower level of the Cruel Crypt, just in this little cubby hole here. Okay, I am finally back. Took me a little bit, but where is our defeated monster list? By region, the path to the Trial Island, everything has now been completed, including one that I've been waiting for a while. The Leviathan, this is the rarefied monster that you can find in Act 2. Up by the Sniffelheim region, where it sort of comes along with the Snookers up there. However, yeah, let's put it this way. I actually need to take these off, but the Circle of Serendipity and the Wings of Serendipity on, and it still took me around about 15 fights with vicious Snogers to find this Leviathan. So yeah, it's a rare monster, but I have completed all the other enemies. These ones all appear at night, apart from one. So the Vicious Silhouette, Hoodlum, Vicious Steel Siren, Vicious Brolygarch, Vicious Gigantes, the Vicious Snoga, which the Leviathan comes along with, Vicious Metal Dragon Slime, Vicious Headless Horseman, and the Vicious Dullahan. There is one, the Vicious Silver Saber Cat, which I missed when it was daytime. So yeah, this one comes out in the day. Cruel Crypt, I was only missing one enemy actually in this, and that's the Vicious Cosmonaut. This comes out, this is a daytime enemy in the southern room that you fall into. You can't really miss them if it's daytime because you literally fall on top of them. And finally the Eerie Valley, which had a lot of enemies that I was missing. All of these come out at night. The Griffin, the Cheetah, the Rabonga, Cosmic Chimera, Cell Serpents, Octopots, Cure Slimes, King Crabs, Lobster Mobsters, and Gold Drolls. The thing that's really taken up the most of the time is actually waiting for time, because time is set whenever you enter that particular area. It doesn't change after the fact. So you could go a whole day and the enemies won't change, because time doesn't really change in the area. However, if you enter at a specific moment on the clock, it will be set to that. So if you go in during the day, it will be daytime enemies. If you go in during the night, it will be nighttime enemies. I still need to do that for the Sage's Trial in the Fierce Forest, the Hoarder's Keep, and the Luminary's Trial in the Citadel's Spite. Despite the Hoarder's Keep and the Citadel's Spite being sort of indoor places, yeah, they still have day and nighttime enemies. And I'm still missing enemies in the sea. They're going to be fun to find. How am I doing other than that? Any other enemies that I'm just missing? No, it's looking good. The only other ones that I'm sort of missing are the sea and a couple in the altars. Slimes, I'm completely done. Beast family, I'm missing a couple. Same with the undead family. Bird family, I'm missing 3. Material family, I'm missing 8. Machine family, I'm missing 1. I know what that one is. That's a rarefied enemy. Demon family, I'm missing 6. Elemental, I'm missing 2. They're in the Tickington lot. They're rarefied enemies, both of those. They're going to be fun. Dragon family, I'm missing 3. Humanoids, I'm missing 3. That one worries me a little bit. Nature family, I'm missing 5. Same with those ones, actually. And these are all bosses, for the most part. Yeah, these are all bosses. So, coming along nicely on the defeated monster list. I'm way out on the item acquired, as you can see. I'm 667 out of 975. If I actually get all of them, I personally will be very, very surprised. But anyways, now that I've rambled on for a bit, let's see about this particular trial. And remember to change your equipment. You don't need the serendipity equipment here. Yeah, I think I'm going to give up these and the 3% critical for the evasion rate of 8% might come in handy here. That actually gives you more critical chance. That's a bit surprising. You're good, Veronica. I really need to give you a better staff, though. At some point, I need to make one. Serenica, you're pretty much set up for everything except maybe one update to your wand. That's good. It could be a +3, but I believe there's another wand out there that I actually want. Eric, you really need to be upgraded. Yeah, we can get some more out of these Pirate King equipment. Quite a bit more, actually. Well, let's at least see what I'm dying to here, and how many. how many moves I've got to make. "50 actions or fewer." Abject terror, darkest despair. I actually, did I want to change up the team there? I might have done. Pep up. Do I just want to magic burst everything down and swap you out for Sylvando? That's probably the best use of your MP here. Does this affect? You know what? We're going to try this.
It's showtime!
And Kabuff. Yeah. Ow. That's actually quite nasty. You're the one that hit everyone. You hit one person. Do I want to? Yeah, abject terror. I have no idea what I'm getting into with this. Veronica, you're buffed up with magical strength. Does that reduce or improve magical burst? Not entirely certain, but that definitely needs to happen. And, well, if you're not Omni healing, I don't know what you're doing. Thank you for getting up. Thank you for doing this, because Darkest Despair is almost down. Okay, we're changing targets. We're also getting Serena up off the floor.
I shan't let you down.
Full hero. I'm sort of hoping Serena gets a turn. She did not. Do I have anything that can heal? Not really. Okay, Darkest Despair is defeated. You... Servando, you need to hustle Lance.
Are you all right, honey?
Okay, that's good.
You mustn't push yourself.
You need to revamp yourself, Jade. However, I think we're dropping Sylvando out for Rab here.
It's showtime!
You are sword dancing. You are kabuffing.
Perhaps
We've
this
got
will help.
Abject Terror now in the yellow. Honestly, Giga Throw is probably your worst attacking move. I'm okay with you continuing to do that. The reason we're bringing Rab in, if he actually gets it off, is to sap. Just a multi-heal. I don't think I need anything more than that.
This'll soften him up.
So my attack's up, I'm pepped up, your defense is down. Yeah, we're done.
Well, that was easy.
12,000 experience points, 4,000 gold coins, and 50 actions or less. I should have easily done that. 23, that's okay. We're going to change Serena's hairstyle. This is only for Serena to be Secret Justice. Not too bad. Yeah, basically what it does is allow you to either have her long hairstyle or the cut hairstyle that she had in Act 2. So, Serena? Ring of Changes. It's only for her. Defense and charm. The thing is, it's for everything that's good, that's useful about it. It needs to be equipped. So yeah. It changes up her hairstyle for everything. And she looks good in both ways. But to lose out on other stats, it's sort of hard to justify. Unless your stats are really, really high, which honestly for Serena, her magical mending doesn't need a boost. But there are better options than the 10 defense and the 63 charm. Well, not the 63 charm, but the 10 defense for sure. Like, the Garter gives 16 defense. And do I really need too much more charm on Serena? So, yeah, that's that particular item. Time to go in and do the Sage's Trial. I need to fight all the monsters in there. I need to figure out which ones I'm missing. Is it the daytime ones or the nighttime ones? But I will meet you again at the end. This is going to be a bit of a long recording session for sure, but I do want to get through the last two bosses for this. So yeah, I'll be back just before Drustan. Okay, here we are, just before Drustan. And yes, I have taken all the enemies for the Sage's Trial. Fierce Forest, this pretty much was simply everything during the night time. We had everything up to the bomb boulder before. The nighttime enemies, there's a few additional to this that appear at night, but these are the main ones that appear only at night. There's the Scourget, Vicious version, the Prowler Jowler, the Old Man of the Sea, Ursa Major, and the Vantington Raven, and finally the Kisser. And there is one enemy that didn't actually show up when I was going through it the first time, but luckily enough I found one actually in the very first fight going through this, and that's the Vicious Hardy Hand. 91,020 experience. Only killed one of them, but that's a fair amount of experience, you could say. As for the Hoarder's Keep, this one I was missing actually some during the day and some during the night. Of course. Vicious Hyperexians. These actually appear at the same time as the Vicious Hyperthermians, just in a different area of the Hoarder's Keep. These are on level 3, the south, as you go after you've gone up the stairs to level 3. And the Ham Shamwich, again, it comes along at the same time as the Sham Hatwich, just in a different area. You might remember me going back saying that was that enemy charging me. I'm not even sure if it was actually one of these, but I think it might have been Veronica at the time. But yeah, these appear on level 2 just before going up to level 3 in the southeastern corner. Daytime enemies, vicious infernal armors. These appear on level 1 in the southwest. Vicious ghouls appear on the southeast on level 1. Lurid lamplings, you can actually see them on the map in the southeast, but they do appear with the infernal armors on the southwest as well. That's where I got my one. Gildan Breeches appear on level 2 and level 3. And the Guildnaughts appear on level 3, and I do believe appear with Gildan Breeches on level 2 as well. So that's all the enemies there. All I need to do now is just finish up the Luminaries trial, and I'm going to do that between parts because there's a few things there that I'm not actually sure where they are. Still, we've got one more boss to fight if we're going to get all the wishes. We've faced pretty much the Spectral Sentinels in order, and 2 of I've forgotten his name. But that last one, we faced 2 of him for some reason. This one has got to be Jasper, or his greatest fear equivalent to the Luminary. "50 actions or fewer." Yeah, overweening pride. Overweening? You sure you don't want to call that overwhelming pride? How am I going to fight this up? Just blow him up to start with Veronica and Serenica? I don't know how much health he's got. That's the thing that gives me pause to that. I think we are going to go with this though. To start off with. Use Veronica, buff up her spells, use her magical burst, buff up with Sylvando on the Luminary, get Jade moving, and then we'll bring in Rab and Serena to buff and debuff as necessary. Yeah. So channel anger, channel anger.
Watch out!
Ow. That's an Aegis and a Crimson Killing Machine. Good job I picked up Gigagash here on my travels.
I'm on fire!
That's great and all of Jade, but you're going to have to harvest Moon to get no, not harvest Miracle Moon to get a little bit of health back. and hope you don't get targeted. No, we are hustle dancing.
Are you all right, honey?
We need to get rid of that Crimson Killing Machine, don't we? Is the Luminary going to get a turn off before then, though? Let's revamp. Okay, so far so bad.
Take it easy, huh?
I need to buff up my defense. I really do. You bounced. You bounced. Serena, we're gonna need you.
I'll do my very best.
Just multi-feet the Crimson Machine. Let's get rid of that thing. Oh, you have that, do you? So you can remove buffs. Good to know. You've just used it though, so you might not use it for a couple of turns. So let's get some damage in where I can. And just have Sylvando die. Okay, Sylvando, you're going to have to switch out for Hendrik. We are Giga Gashing again. Serena, you are Omni healing.
You mustn't push yourself.
So we're Hendrik is buffing and defense. Revamp? Yeah, I should be able to get away with this. And just go after overweening pride. Just a normal attack. Yes, please. That's okay. Another Giga Gash? Yeah. Let's get rid of that Crimson Killing Machine. You are multi-healing. And you are buffing. You're not even in the yellow yet. Okay, Disruptive Wave? Yeah. Had a feeling that was coming next. When did you get cursed, Serena?
Take heart.
That's not good. Especially considering that. Okay. Gigagash? Yeah, Gigagash. Okay, you didn't lose your turn.
Here you are.
Jade's cursed as well. Am I going to need curse protection here? Oh, you are in the yellow. That's good to see, actually. Do I have anything that can get rid of curse? Not really. Drop some defense here. That's the attack that's doing... Yeah, that must be the attack that's doing the curse. It's the only one I can think of. Multi-heal? Yeah.
How wonderful.
Yeah, scrap metal this.
Shall not prevail.
Yes, good, 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 good. That's not good. Disruptive wave? Yeah. You're still cursed and... Right, we're going to pep up. Just a multi-heal? Yeah.
We'll soon have that patched up.
I'm expecting him to call on help again in a moment. But your defense is down. Do I want... Just in case he does... Yeah, just in case he does his big things. Sword dance. Yeah, just in case he did that. That's not good.
Are you ready for this?
You need to take up all the damage, don't you? Yeah, forbearance.
That's
Thank you for the critical. Giga-Gash. Oh, you're in the red. That's... as long as I can get a little bit more healing here.
Sir Hendrik!
My thanks.
You need to keep doing that, don't you? But I also want to down over Weemin's Pride's defense again. Yeah, just go for balance. Okay, that didn't get rid of everything. Crimson Giga-Gash again. Get rid of that. And I think now is the time to do scrap metal again. And was sort of hoping that it would break defense, but not this time. I have no idea how many turns I've used, but I must be getting close to the 50. Pandal? Okay. Was not expecting a Pandora's box. Exosplosion? Actually, yes. Got him. Fight's not over. Just cut above this thing. If I lose this just because of a Pandora's box, I'm going to be a little bit... Okay, let's see how I did.
All is well that ends well.
I'm not confident that I got it within 50. I am not happy by that not finishing when he went down, and that Pandora's box lost it for me. Do I get a full heal from this? If so, I'm just going to go straight in.
concentrate.
I do. Okay. Let's concentrate on this. Let's see what I can do.
Need a little help? Think you can handle this? Yeah!
You rang, honey?
We'll soon have that patched up. Yeah. Multi-heal!
Thank you. Ha! Ha! Need a little. Oh. Why don't I show you how it's done?
Yeah?
Cheers!
Fa-fa-fa!
We're not done yet.
Woo! Excellent. Ooh-yah! Multi-eo!
Cheers!
What can we do? Excellent.
Stay focused.
Are you ready for this?
Here, princess.
May I have this dance?
Okay. Went a little bit better. Did I do it within 50 though? Still not convinced. 38. Okay, that's better. It's a difficult, well, it's not a difficult fight if you're taking it slow. But because you've got to be fast, essentially, that makes that fight a lot more dangerous. Definitely, if you're going into that fight, darkness resistance would be good because of the lance, the breath that he does, high defense, and curse protection. And well, yeah. And just a seed of deafness. Could be better. But the main thing is we've defeated all the enemies that he's conjured. So we're equal to Erdwin. One final reward though. Hero's Book of Brilliant Weapons. Hypernova Swords, Dynamo Daggers, Galaxa Rings, Aurora Staves, Split Pot Pokers, Uber Ringham Whips, pairs of Zenland Claws, and Galaxy Axes. These, if I'm correct, are the final versions of those weapons we have been building up on. They are considered some of the best weapons in the game. Not all of them are the best, but they are consistently in the top 3. Heroes, hero. And truly amazing. Still do need to take one more step into the trial over there to do the enemies, but I'll do that off screen, and I need to build up some weapons. I definitely want the split pot poker at the very least. But we'll see what I get. Next time, we might be going back to the Will of Harmer or Tickington. Not sure exactly which one yet. But I'll make the decision between now and then. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.